All right, y'all. So earlier this week, Ford came, picked up my Raptor, took it to the shop on their third attempt, by the way, to get my cam phasers fixed. And they went ahead and said, hey, we're going to give you a loaner vehicle this time. We're going to bring you another truck. Not really. They brought me a Ford F150 Lightning. And guys, this is not the Lightning that we all know and love from the early 2000s, the one we saw in Fast and the Furious, the supercharged, you know. No, instead, it's whatever this is. First off, let's go start this thing up. And I'm gonna right away, I'm gonna show you first thing I hate about the truck. So opening it up, go ahead and jump in. Now, you get in your truck in the morning, you wanna hear that nice morning start, right? Well, do you hear that? Does anybody hear that? Exactly, you hear nothing. This truck, God, it hurts to have a truck that turns on. There's no vibration feel to it. There's no sound. There's nothing. It's very uninspiring. You know, for me, a vehicle should be an experience. This is not it. And then the dash, okay? 198 miles to range. I want you guys to notice something. It's at 82% charged. Fully charged, this thing's 225 miles range. You can get nowhere with it. You go somewhere, you have to charge right away, bring it back. And for me, that just doesn't work. I travel a lot for work. I know a lot of people that travel a lot for work. I would have to charge it at least once, if not twice a day, driving this thing around. So it makes no practical use. I don't know. It's just absolutely horrible. I charged it last night. In a matter of 6 hours, it gave me just over 20 miles of charge. So what that tells me is without installing the 240 volt charger at my house, it's going to take me a day to charge this thing up. I talked to my neighbor. He's got a Ford Mach-E. He said with the 240, it charges at 25 miles per hour. And even then, you're thinking this thing gets 225 miles of range. You're looking what? Sorry, got to math real quick. 9 hours to charge this thing from dead? That's insane. Why would you do that? I can spend 4 minutes at a gas pump and be right back to on the road for another 400 miles on my Raptor. So, I don't know. Then, let's check out some of the other features. So, when you have a truck, one of the things we all love is the engine, right? Well, of course, it's an EV. Oh, crap, dropped the keys. But, you know, open up the front. They give me these, I guess, to put stuff in so it doesn't slide around. But you've got all this empty, wasted space here. I guess it's good to, like, throw your friend in or whatever. You're trying to go to the movies and sneak them in or something like that at a drive-in. But hey, guess what? Drive-ins don't exist anymore, really. So it's useless. Now, we're going to go ahead and close the thing. The only thing that I kind of like a little bit on it is, I don't know, the lights are cool in a way, but they're like also horrible. And then this isn't a fault of Ford directly. This is the dealership. But you're going to give out a loaner car, and you give me one that's got more dents in it than a golf ball. Thing's absolutely ridiculous. But now let's jump inside and look around a little bit too. I want you to see something. These seats, if you notice, look at the seats. The front seats are cloth. Back seats are leather. They piece this thing together like Frankenstein because apparently Ford has decided they're not making these anymore and they just want to use whatever parts are left. Kind of get it, but also I think it could be allocated better. But now let's go ahead. This thing started up. This is one thing that I actually love. One of the few things I love with the truck. When the truck gets turned on, it stands up. It's kind of a little joke with it, I guess. But let's drive this thing now. I mean, it does ride nice. I'm not going to lie. It rides very smooth. But it rides so smooth that it doesn't even feel like it's on. Like, it's basically, I guess you could equivalent, or you could equate it to driving a golf cart. That's really what this thing is an oversized golf cart. It's, I don't know, it's just not fun. Like, a golf cart's fun because it's small and it feels like it's got a good amount of, you know, torque if you punch it right. This thing, it just sucks. Like, I'll get out here on the road here in a second, and even then, it doesn't have that punchy torque that I would expect from an EV. So, all right, we got this thing out here on the road. Now I'm going to go ahead and give it a little pedal. I can't say gas. And let's just see how it feels, because honestly, it's completely uninspiring to me. There's no fun in this thing. It's not like a Tesla with the whole ludicrous mode thing. In my opinion, this is like maybe peppy grandma mode, but here we go. I mean, it's there, it picks up speed, but it's not something that makes you go, oh wow, that was impressive. It's just kind of there, and there's no sound, there's no thrill. Very, very boring. So I don't know, if I had to choose something to drive around, it wouldn't be this. Even if an EV made sense for me, I think I would get a hybrid, just to at least have something with an exhaust note so I could kind of enjoy the car. At least, I don't know, it's not for me.